Morning, guys.
Morning.
How's everybody this morning?
Good.
Good.
Good, because I don't have to work tomorrow.
Who did that for you, Brad? Never mind. We'll
I don't
talk
know.
about that later. Anyway,
Not too
guys,
topic.
yesterday morning, what was our takeaway from yesterday morning's
Teamwork,
topic?
working together,
Okay. Why do we do that?
makes the job easier.
Okay. This morning, in front of everybody's chair, I put down the dispatch communication process for safety training this morning. Everybody get the sign-up sheet? All right. Roll-off drivers. Drivers will communicate with dispatch at following times. When they receive a message to contact dispatch, at the beginning of their last load in the OBU, before returning to the yard at the end of the day. So why would we contact dispatch at those times?
Make sure nothing came in while we're running.
Okay. What's another reason, George, we would wait till then to contact dispatch?
Let them know that we're done, then we have fun for tomorrow, the next day.
What's the main reason, Brad, that we would contact dispatch at specific times?
Tell them if we've completed or
Or if we have to change something.
Okay. Commercial and residential drivers. Drivers will communicate with dispatch at the following times. When they receive a message in the OBU to contact dispatch. Before leaving a rural area or town for another section of the route. At the completion of the route before returning to the yard. So Ray, why would we wait till those times to contact dispatch?
Let them know that you're going to a different area.
Okay.
So that
Gary?
That way there, if something comes up, and if you're still close to that area, they can send you as a stop. You got an EPA or different stop come up that might have been missed the week before, or a new one that came up, that you're in that area, and they know you're in that area still, so they're gonna call you.
Very good.
Let you know.
How's that work for like Brian McCullough and Paul? Because they cover a whole big area.
Right. So what's the one-off, Brian, that we can do at dispatch when it's safe to do so?
Call.
Okay.
Call and then, like if he's in an area, he can also call and just communicate with dispatch and say, I'll be right next door there tomorrow. I mean, can we put it on for tomorrow instead of today? Again, it's just communication.
Communication. Yes, Dave, that's great. But when and only when do we make those calls on our phone?
Pull over and stop.
Okay. There's a reason this is being rolled out company-wide, so.
The dispatch will put something on that's, in a different county. Even though I was, there yesterday, doesn't mean today, different county, so that communication.
Understood.
I'll be there.
So, route managers. Dispatchers will use email or cell phones to contact RMs. They will leave specific voicemail if an RM is unavailable. Who's that specific voicemail left to?
You.
Okay, to the RM. And then I would do what in return?
Send this message on the OBU.
Okay. Dispatchers will utilize OCS messaging to contact drivers. If OBUs are not communicating and the situation requires timely contact, change to route, ticket for area where we are not in again during the week, etc. The dispatcher will attempt to call the driver on cell phone. The driver can then view the missed call and contact dispatch when stopped. What's the very most important thing there about that
That
statement?
text is wrong, because you cannot view that missed call because you're still driving at that point.
Okay.
Watch your screen.
All right, so what are we gonna do, guys? Brian, where do you put your cell phone while you're driving?
My work one or my personal? My personal's
Either
in my
and or both.
lunchbox and my work one's in my front pocket.
Okay, does it have a vibrate on it?
Yes.
Okay, so if that vibrates and you're driving, what are you gonna do?
Find a safe area to pull over.
Okay,
And if I'm close to where I'm gonna be stopping, I'll go continue on until then, like the day you called me.
okay. So what do we wanna ultimately do, guys, if that phone goes off?
Just leave it where it's at.
Ignore it until you stop.
Right. Okay. Then, if it's not an emergency, what are we not gonna do immediately?
Return the phone.
Well, all of a sudden we got all kinds of big green trucks going, boom, pulling over to the side and slamming their brakes on. So we don't want to do that.
And there's a lot of area you can't do
Right, and that's,
shoulders.
Especially on the bypass right now, you can't.
thank you, that's a great point, you guys. It's, where is the proper area that we can do that at? Paul?
So next stop, get to
Okay.
whatever, right?
And I've used the intersection for like the next mile up, or 2 miles for far, to turn off on that road. To get off the main road for 2 shoulders.
Thank you for the turnoff part. Be specific that not the middle of the intersection, not the stop lane, but we do want at that intersection.
Go off the main road, you know.
If a dispatcher suspects that due to background noise, very important part, guys. If a dispatcher suspects that due to background noise, a driver is moving while talking on the phone, they should ask, are you stopped? Is it safe to talk? If the driver is not stopped, the dispatcher will instruct the driver to call in when safe and will disconnect the call immediately. At no time should a dispatcher knowingly communicate with the driver that is driving. So what are they doing here, Paul? What are they saying in that statement?
Well, you can't talk on the phone when you're driving.
Make sure you're safe, you know
Or
where
you
you
can pull over and.
Preventing a distraction.
They're watching, they're trying to pay attention for any distraction. They're trying to focus on any background noise to pick it up, that you might be moving.
Okay. So who's responsible ultimately for not talking on that phone while they're driving?
The driver
The dispatch is doing what with this process?
enforcing it.
Okay.
There's a, like, Brad or I, we go a long distance, well, like some of the other guys would do. But that you guys can see that we are moving, so they should not even call.
That's a great point, and Jim, can you help me out with that? Does the dispatch have access to our OCS?
They do, whether they're using it or not, I don't know,
Okay,
especially when they're gonna call.
so I'll tell you what I'll do, George. Thanks for bringing up that point, that's an excellent point. I will get with Heather Putt and I will ask that question, okay? Just to review with her, I will ask that question. I will let you know Monday morning or at the end of the day.
But that might be pretty tough for dispatch to, you know, you do a lot of moving, you're in a truck.
That's what I'm saying with you guys.
Well, I would assume too that they're watching hundreds of trucks, I mean, you know, but I will ask that question, it's a good question. We'll ask that. So what's the understanding of the dispatch communication process?
Communication.
Only when it's safe.
Did everybody pick one of these up off the table?
So that on the message board on our OU, I've been just hitting work route is done. Considering, I haven't been calling, I haven't used the message board. So is that,
That's exactly what they want you to do. Just use that. Okay, and this is a guideline for the process that's being rolled out company-wide. So if anybody does not have one or they need another one, please let me know.
That message board goes to them instantly, where if you call, they don't always answer your call. That's one nice thing about the tablet, because it goes to them instantly.
All right, guys, let's have a great and safe day.